The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Hey, what's going on, fam? I didn't see you there. How you doing? You miss me? You miss old Papa Swole? You miss some nuts? You want some nuts on your chin? What are we gonna talk about today? I wonder. What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Papa Swole, back with some mo nuts on your chin. I hope you're ready for this. Make sure you get some coffee, get some hydration, because we are in this for the long haul. This is going to be a beast of a video, so I hope you're ready for it. Before we get into it, make sure you also subscribe to my second channel, Daily Swole Podcast. I'll put the links in the card in the description down below. You can catch the live stream, the live podcast, every single day, Daily Swole Podcast. You can also catch it on your favorite app for Apple, Android, everywhere, Daily Swole Podcast. So I will see you over there. Your girl, Madalin Giorgetta, is back again.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
She first came to my attention with her blatant camel toe in her exercise videos, so I made a video on that. And then she kind of kept on going, and she's been, pushing this trend of fat acceptance, of body positivity, of healthy at every size. Now, my channel and others such as Alan over at Every Damn Day Fitness, which we're gonna talk a little bit more about because he is an integral part of this video. She has been pushing healthy at every size, and that is not the reality. That's not the reality. It's okay if you want to love yourself. It's okay if you want to appreciate who you are as a person. But there's no such thing as healthy at every size. What am I talking about? Oh, you mean science? Oh, facts. Oh, reality. Oh, that old chestnut. So what Madalin Giorgetta has been doing on her page is this daily diet detox where she's posting kind of like a continuing like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 10 of this diet culture detox. The diet culture is pretty much the patriarchy, Western civilization, the way things are set up against people, and it's us versus them mentality. Life is hard, everyone. Life is a challenge. But dieting, losing weight, gaining weight, it's not rocket science. Caloric surplus, caloric deficit. On my channel, I'm also a big promoter of the quality of the food. I think quality is equally, if not more important than the caloric intake, but that does not mean that caloric intake doesn't fucking matter. It matters. If you eat too much, you're gonna gain weight. If you don't eat enough, you're gonna lose weight.
Duh.
This is not up for debate. It's not complicated, and diet culture only exists because people are so fucking obese. And we need to attack this in a good way. We need to help people. We need to give people the right information, don't we? We need to educate people, don't we? You would think so. So this girl, Madalin, is a fitness influencer. And those of you that follow the podcast, I cannot say the word influencer without the lisp. I don't know why, but she's a fitness influencer. And because she's a fitness influencer, she has an app and she shows exercise demos, and from all her content, any fitness professional knows, you look at her and all right, this girl doesn't know what she's talking about. She has a big following. She has a good body by most standards, and people follow her. People want to look like her. People want to take her advice. She has a community that she grew. Fine. We all have a little community. We all have people that support our channels and so forth, okay? But when you leverage that amount of following, when you leverage that many people and you promote bullshit, well, that's when Papa Swole's got to step in and slap some dick around this piece, all right? So let's get into the real nips in the tits of this video. I'm going to be reading a bunch of things because one of her most recent posts, it started a shitstorm in the comments, and I want to break this down and really expose more where this momentum is going and how it's just spiraling out of control. And again, this is not an assault on a person. This is not just for views. Yeah, of course, I make videos for views. However, this is being promoted to millions of people. Millions of people. I mean, fuck, I wish I had millions and millions. It's an abuse of your power. It's an abuse of your authority. That's what it is when you're giving bullshit information. Okay, so let's get into this post. The fuck's my phone? Okay, here we go. You ready for this? Okie dokie. Part 1 of 2. Fucking happy fucking day. Today is a big day. If you feel ready for it, it's time to Marie Kondo those diet tools. I don't even know what the fuck that is. If you know what that is, put in the comments below. As we've learned over the past 2 weeks, respecting your body includes listening to its needs, recognizing its limits, and placing your trust in it, not in external cues and messages. Diet tools can keep us tethered to the diet mentality. I recently stopped tracking my steps through my health app. Although I think it's great to move your body, I believe it's important to weigh up the pros and cons of using your fitness tracking advice. It's important to weigh the pros and cons of moving more and helping people contextualize how much they're moving in a day so they could be more active and go into caloric deficit and lose weight healthily. Yeah, good call. It's important to question our use of fitness tracking devices. Do we need them? Do they help us? Or do they cause us more stress and negatively impact our self-worth? The reliance on a fitness tracking device can make us forget what it's like to be in touch with our bodies, alienating us from our natural body signals. I'm gonna pause right there. When you have this type of language, be in touch with our bodies, natural body signals, I know what she's trying to say, but this type of vague approach, because there's no substance, when you start talking in grandiose terms, it's because there's nothing fucking there. It's smoke and mirrors. It's snake oil.
Baba booey.
It's a magic show. Whether it's intended to be or not, it's a magic trick. I gradually stopped tracking my steps as I noticed I was becoming more and more obsessed with numbers. Who the fuck's tracking their steps? I gradually stopped tracking my steps as I noticed I was becoming more and more obsessed with numbers. I don't need my health app to tell me to get up and move. My body can tell me that. We are currently in the process of removing step tracking from my Work It with MG app. It should be done in the next app update. I hope you enjoy having a even more useless app because now we are removing the benefits of showing how hard you are working. I'm joking, I added that part. So she's making her app more useless by removing an important part of her app, which helps people quantify maybe how active they are during the day. So smart move. We're moving in the right direction, fam. If you're finding that fitness tracking apps are having a negative impact on your self-worth, it's time to let them go. Don't let go of anything that's fucking working for you. A fitness tracking app tracks your fitness. That sounds like a good thing for a lot of people, which is why they're very popular. Here we go. Delete MyFitnessPal and try not to look at the calorie information on labels. Throw out your diet books or donate them to charity. Basically anything with clean eating, quote, healthy meals, and any type of, quote, meal plan. This is gonna take a while, so I hope you're ready for this shit. Delete MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal is probably the most popular free fucking app you can download. It helps people get in touch with how many calories they're consuming. It helps people track all sorts of things like macros, etc., and has helped thousands, if not millions of people get better control of their health and maintain a healthy weight. Drop in the comments below if you use or have used MyFitnessPal or even know someone that has had success with it. So she wants you to delete a free fucking app and purchase her app as she tags it just above this comment, which is $20 a month.
I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
So delete a free app that helps people and pay for her app, which is removing services and removing aspects of the app that would help people. I'll let you decide for yourself there. Throw out your diet books or donate them to charity. Donate your books to charity. Who does charity help, people? Let me think. Does charity help people with millions of dollars? Does charity help the average person? When's the last time you took charity? Or perhaps charity helps underprivileged people, maybe low income, poor people, in the vernacular. Poor people, donate your books to charity because why? If you're demonizing diet fucking culture and you're demonizing diet books because they don't work, they're not good, you're gonna donate them to the population that probably suffers from obesity the fucking most. Low income, underprivileged, obese as fuck. So let's give them the tools that don't help them, according to you, Madalin, you fucking sneaky beesh. Throw out your scales, measuring tape, and delete any apps you use to track weight or weight loss. Yeah, throw out any method of metrics. Throw out any single method that will help you quantify your improvement.
I threw it on the ground.
Why measure progress? Why measure progress? I mean, come on. Look, I don't want you to step on the scale every fucking day, but a scale measures your weight. A measuring tape measures how fucking wide and round in your circumference. These things are important to show and measure progress. You don't need to use them every day. How else are you gonna know you progress? How else are you gonna know if you're moving fucking forward? This is so stupid. Sell your Fitbit or put it away until you feel ready for it. Ooh, because a Fitbit is so overwhelming. I know this can be scary, so if this feels like too much for now, take it slow. This is the type of words and the type of phrasing that fat acceptance, body positivity, healthy at every size uses. Scary, are you scared? Stay with us, we'll protect you. Is a Fitbit scary? Who the fuck is afraid of a watch? It's a band that goes on your wrist and it gives you data. Are you afraid? Are you afraid? You should be afraid of fucking diabetes. You should be afraid of heart disease. You should be afraid of all this bullshit. IG prompt, delete those diet tools. Laura Thomas, PhD, recommends writing down a list of diet tools in order from most scary to least scary and tackling them one at a time when you feel ready, starting with the least scary and working your way up. This is a lens on the pussification of this country, of this world. Are diet measuring tools scary? How are you going to make it through life if a fucking measuring tape is scary? Are you fucking kidding me? The exact opposite. Toughen the fuck up. If you have to step up, then step the fuck up and stop being a little bitch. All right? It's time to fucking change the game. Life is hard. Life is the unknown. We don't even know what the fuck we're doing here on this planet. If you can't handle a measuring tape or a scale, you have a shitstorm of struggle ahead of you, okay? This is not scary stuff, this is reality. You can't hide from reality. You can't hide from medical issues. You can't hide from diabetes type 2 if you are listening to this garbage. You can't hide from it. What are you gonna pretend like you don't have a major disease? You're gonna pretend like your leg wasn't just fucking amputated? This makes no sense. It's almost hard to get upset because I'm just incredulous right now. How the fuck is this even possible? How can you be so fucking dumb? Fuck. Fucking Papa Swolio's freaking out. Continued, part 2. I'm not 100% opposed to fitness tracking when used responsibly, but I do think it's important to be aware of the fitness impact trackers can have on our self-worth before engaging in them. I want to share this quote from Maxine Ali. Sociologist Deborah Lupton used the metaphor of the quantified self in her 2016 book of the same title. She explains how, thanks to our elevated reliance on technology, we've established self-knowledge through numbers, building a framework of how we value ourselves according to quantifiable components: number of steps walked, calories consumed, hours slept, heartbeats per minute, etc. Our self-worth has become more and more entangled in these arbitrary metrics, with many stating feelings of shame and guilt for not meeting their goals or consistently seeing measurable improvements. This can be extremely detrimental to our mental well-being as we feel like we're never good enough. Let me tell you something else about quantification. Literally everything in this world is fucking mathematics. You could bring everything down to mathematics and theoretical physics. It's all fucking math. Not to mention, we're taught numbers when we're little. That's how we learn. You could say everything has language. Language comes before emotion. Language is everything. It's how we express ourselves, how we communicate. So when you say that the number of steps walked, like we value ourselves based on quantity, what do you think happened a couple hundred years ago? You would measure yourself like how much money do you have? How many horses do you fucking have? How many farms do you fucking have like 500 years ago? Everything's numbers. It's not like you're stepping on you're gonna give every fucking number a bad rap? We can't use numbers anymore. We can't measure things. We can't quantify things. Like, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? How are you supposed to know if you're doing better just because I feel good? Well, it doesn't matter if you feel good if you have type 2 diabetes. It doesn't matter if you love yourself and love the way you look in the mirror if you have type 2 diabetes. It's easy to say that when you're like a 20-year-old fucking blonde girl with a nice body. It's fucking easy to say that.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Look, I don't have type 2 diabetes and I have a physique, but I fucking have seen in person what these diseases do to people. And so many of my members deal with family members with type 2 diabetes and heart disease. It's a straight fucking insult to people that are dealing with real fucking problems. It's not just the numbers, it's fucking reality. I want to go back to that jabroni that she mentioned, that Laura Thomas. Is it Laura Thomas? Laura Thomas, PH fucking D. If you go to her page, she has a pizza emoji. This is a PhD, a registered nutritionist, AFN, whatever the fuck that is. She sounds like a goddamn idiot because she has a piece of pizza in her profile and it says intuitive eating, weight inclusive, non-diet nutrition. Well, diet just means what you're eating, your way of eating. It's not a bad word. It's not a bad word. It's how you use it. It's like saying, yo, what's up, bitch? Or saying, what the fuck are you talking about, bitch? Those are two different uses of the same word. So diet is not bad. It's how you're using it. And what these people are doing is they're using diet and pretending like it's a fucking weapon. It's not. A diet is what you're eating. You're on a diet. I'm on a diet. If you're trying to gain, you're on a weight gain diet. If you're trying to lose, you're on a weight loss diet. What's your diet? Oh, I eat pickles and sauerkraut every day. Well, what's your diet? I eat pizza and buffalo wings every day. It's a diet. A diet is what you're eating. So here's where it gets really fucking juicy. Really fucking juicy.
Make sure to smash the like button for part 2 of Keeping Up with the Giorgetta. In a world where camel toes run free, where no facts are allowed, one woman, above all odds, abolishes diet culture to a faint distant memory not dissimilar to the 2016 rendition of Ghostbusters. Didn't see that movie? No one did. Stay tuned for more bullshit.
East Coast with the